Have you ever found yourself saying, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I'll begin when everything is perfect"? If your answer is yes, then you're not alone. Millions of people spend their entire lives waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect moment, the perfect resources, or the perfect confidence before taking action. The sad reality is that this perfect moment never arrives. Time keeps moving. Opportunities keep passing, and dreams slowly fade away. One day, you wake up and realize that the years have disappeared while you were still planning instead of living. The biggest difference between successful people and those who stay stuck isn't intelligence, talent, or luck. It's simply that successful people begin before they feel ready. They understand that action creates confidence, while waiting creates fear. Every successful entrepreneur, athlete, artist, and creator once stood exactly where you are today, filled with uncertainty and doubt. The only difference is that they decided not to let fear become the author of their future. Think about a seed buried beneath the soil. It doesn't wait until the weather becomes perfect. It grows despite storms, rain, heat, and uncertainty. Nature itself teaches us that growth never happens under perfect conditions. It happens because life keeps moving forward. Imagine if a farmer refused to plant crops because he was waiting for ideal weather. There would be no harvest. In the same way, your dreams can never become reality if you keep postponing the first step. Success isn't about having everything figured out. Success is about trusting yourself enough to begin with what you already have. Many people believe they need more knowledge, more money, or more experience before they can chase their dreams. But knowledge without action is nothing more than information stored in your mind. Wisdom begins only when knowledge is applied through action. Fear is one of the greatest prisons ever created. It convinces people that staying comfortable is safer than taking risks. But comfort has a hidden cost. Every day spent inside your comfort zone is another day your potential remains undiscovered. Fear whispers that you might fail, people might laugh, or things might not work out. Yet it never tells you the other side of the story. It never tells you that your life could completely change if you simply tried. Every invention, every business, every masterpiece, and every life-changing achievement started with someone who refused to let fear make the final decision. Courage doesn't mean you feel no fear. Courage means you move forward even when fear walks beside you. One of the biggest lies people believe is that failure is the opposite of success. In reality, failure is a necessary part of success. Think back to when you learned to walk as a child. You fell countless times, but no one concluded that walking wasn't meant for you. Every fall was simply another lesson. As adults, however, we expect ourselves to succeed on the first attempt. If things don't go perfectly, we assume we aren't talented enough. But every expert was once a beginner. Every champion once struggled. Every successful person carries a history filled with mistakes, setbacks, rejection, and disappointment. The difference is they never allowed failure to become their final destination. They treated every setback as feedback instead of defeat. Perfectionism is another silent dream killer. It convinces people that everything must be flawless before they begin. They spend months preparing, researching, planning, and waiting. Meanwhile, someone with fewer resources but greater determination starts immediately and gradually improves through experience. Progress will always defeat perfection because progress creates momentum. Your first attempt doesn't need to impress the world. It simply needs to exist. Your first video may receive only a few views. Your first business may earn very little. Your first speech may not be perfect. None of that matters because every great achievement begins with an imperfect first step. The world doesn't reward perfect ideas that remain inside someone's mind. It rewards imperfect ideas that are brought to life through consistent action. Another reason people hesitate is comparison. Social media has made this problem even worse. We compare our first chapter to someone else's 20th chapter. We compare our beginning to another person's success story without realizing the years of struggle hidden behind it. Every successful individual has experienced moments of doubt, loneliness, and failure that the world never saw. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. If you've learned something new, improved a little, or taken one small action, you're already winning. Life isn't a race against other people. It's a journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Opportunities rarely come to those who wait. They appear to people who are already moving. Imagine trying to steer a parked car. No matter how much you turn the steering wheel, nothing changes until the car starts moving. Your life works the same way. Direction becomes clear only after you begin. Many people keep asking for signs, but sometimes the sign they're waiting for is the dream already living inside their heart. If an idea continues returning to your mind, if a vision refuses to leave you alone, maybe that's because it was placed there for a reason. Instead of asking whether you're ready, ask yourself whether you're willing. Willing to learn, willing to improve, willing to face challenges, and willing to grow. Remember that time is the only resource you can never earn back. Money can return, opportunities can appear again, skills can be learned, but today's 24 hours will never come back once they're gone. Every sunrise gives you another chance to become the person you were meant to be. The question isn't whether the future will arrive. It certainly will. The real question is who you'll become before it gets here. Will you still be making excuses, or will you be celebrating progress? The choice belongs to you. Stop waiting for confidence, because confidence is built through action. Stop waiting for perfect conditions, because they don't exist. Stop waiting for permission, because your dreams themselves are proof that you're meant to pursue something greater. Your future is created by the decisions you make today, not the wishes you make for tomorrow. Have you ever found yourself saying, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I'll begin when everything is perfect"? If your answer is yes, then you're not alone. Millions of people spend their entire lives waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect moment, the perfect resources, or the perfect confidence before taking action. The sad reality is that this perfect moment never arrives. Time keeps moving,